Coach, would you like to start with an opening statement of this game tonight?
I'm glad we won. Period. I'm glad we won because it's always there's a lot of learning from every loss and tough games. A lot of learning because there's things that you could work on. So, and, in coaching, you always say like you rather learn from wins than losses, right? So, this game, I give it my shout out to the Ignite, man. They played their butts off. They played hard. The kids were aggressive, kind of got us off our offense and what we like to do. Great coaching over there. So they really, deserved to win most of the game. And I'm just happy that our guys pulled it through in the second half.
Well, what scared you, or what scared me, at least from a sideline viewing perspective, was the second chance opportunities that you just kept allowing them to have, and you guys eventually getting some of those rebounds to go your direction, especially towards the tail end of the game. What was that feeling like for you to see some of those bounces go your way, especially at the end of the game like that?
Yeah, I mean, you game plan, you draw up plays, you work on things in practice, but sometimes that determines the game, right? 50-50 balls, offensive rebounds, a missed assignment, and some of them balls went our way at the end. Credit to our guys. I think we had 14 offensive rebounds, kept them to 7. Won the rebounding, but we had some crucial ones down the stretch, which obviously helped us win the game. So, yeah, I was happy it bounced our way. Hopefully we can do it tomorrow.
The last one from me, Josh Reeves off the bench with 12 crucial points and a lot of defensive stops. Just how important is he coming back? I know he had a little bit of a layoff, and now he's starting to find his groove with the team. Just how do you just see his role just improving from a defensive aspect, especially down the stretch like that, where he was able to grind out some assignments down low?
Yeah, I mean, Josh, he's like that all-around hooper. Like he's a hooper that's very skilled. I mean, more skilled than people think. So you want the ball in his hands. He can make the pocket pass. He can make the corner pass. He has floaters. He has all the little intangibles you want in a playmaker. So down the stretch, I knew I was going to bring him back because we needed that. And, he ended up making play after play. And he plays on the both ends. So hell of a player. Like, I love his effort, and I'm glad he's back.
And your thoughts on that alley play to Willie there at the end that finally put you guys over ahead? Just what were your thoughts on that play and pulling ahead in that fashion with less than 30 seconds remaining?
Yeah, I don't think we ever ran that play. It's not in our playbook, but I just thought like, hey, let's get our best 3 players at that time in that action. So I wanted Trevor as a decoy just to come off and kind of create confusion. Then I wanted him to spot up in the corner while Willie's setting another screen and then Josh is going downhill. So they had to make a decision, either help on Willie or leave Trevor open. So I kind of want to put him in a bind that way, and it worked out because Willie had the lob. So Josh can make them play, so I kind of wanted him with the ball doing that.
Quick turnaround against these same guys tomorrow night. What are the keys to hopefully coming up with the same result tomorrow night?
Well, I think like I said, they knocked us off balance. I feel in the first half, like we just couldn't get going, and I think a lot of it wasn't us; it was them. They just were aggressive. They're pushing us around, and I think we just got to be, kind of more disciplined, right? Just run our offense. Don't rush. Let things develop. Make the right reads, and I think we'll be okay.
Coach, have you ever seen much where they only had like one offensive rebound in 3 quarters? I've never seen a game like that. Was that kind of amazing?
Yeah, it was. It was a point of emphasis. We definitely look at this guy. It was definitely a point of emphasis before the game. We knew they were 29th in defensive rebounding, so we really wanted to crash the boards. And 2, we knew they had some guys that were really active. I mean, some of them boys is young, some are a little older, but they got some big boys that, physically big. So we knew they were going to be on the glass, and we just said, hey, we have to do what we do, but do it well. And that was a point of emphasis right there.
What did you think about the matchup between Willie and Eric? That was pretty interesting.
That was. I'll tell you this. I was scouting when I was scouting them guys, and I was just going through film, and I seen one play when Eric, I think he pushed one guy down, pushed another guy down. I was like, oh man, this is gonna be tough. But Willie did a great job. I mean, Willie's since he's been back, has been great for us, looking good, physically good, and he's like making plays. Like he just calms us down. So I think playing through him sometime really helps us.
And finally, it just seems like Willie's, since he's come back, seems to be going more toward the glass and more, offensively trying to score. Is that
Yeah.
true, or is this me?
Yeah. I'm telling him to be aggressive because when he's aggressive, it helps us. Even like his shot, his 3-point shot, like I want him to shoot it just because he's making them in practice. I'm like, be confident. I drew up the first play from him, just stuff like that. But more so going downhill, like being on the glass, being aggressive when you're in the paint, try to finish. So I think all that stuff is going to help us because when he gets going, it's very tough to beat us.
Yeah, just to close out, on the lighter side, my analyst tonight, I think he told me that Willie was just 1 for 1 from three-point range coming into the game tonight. So he really became a three-point shooter.
No, that's the funny thing. Like we'll joke around. I'm like, yeah, we need 3-point shooters. He's like, Coach, I'm 1 for 1. Come on, man. I said, all right, I'm gonna draw you a play up. And actually, the play worked. He was wide open.
Well, I
So
think his first shot he made, he was-
yeah. Or the second three he made. The first play of the game, he was wide open. He just missed it, which I'm fine. Second three, he made it. So he's been working on it. I'm like, I'm a coach that gives guys a little bit of freedom, and he'll never take too much advantage of that. He knows where his game is. Yeah. Any questions from you, Juanita? You good? Okay. Yeah, cool.